looks like it's going. So I've been saving this one for a while. Still working on gathering all the pieces, obviously. So, Sig Air, MCX, Furtus, PCP. So this is a pre-charged pneumatic air rifle. We've got 3,000 PSI tank, 22 caliber, 30 round, and flip up front rear sight. Okay, so they just have the standard sights. Talks about with a 9 grain, it can do 775 feet per second. That's probably something I'm going to look into. I'm looking for more speed than I am weight or grain on my pellets or whatever. But it looks like it says with a 12 grain, you're looking at 671, and with a 14 grain, you got 621. And I'm sure any of those are probably pretty good. I'm just looking for speed myself. Anyway, so this is it. I haven't opened it yet. I've had this for months. I've been waiting to showcase this on my channel. I figure if I'm going to open something up and give you my thoughts, there's people shooting these things. Eventually I'll get to shooting. Okay, where I predicted. Alright, we got a 22 caliber pellet, air compressed air. 13 CI tank size. Length, this whole length of this thing is 37.5 inches. Action is semi-automatic. Action type, pre-charge, pneumatic. Velocity, 700 feet per second, up to. It looks like you can get more. You can probably get in the alloy. It says 9 grain, so you can probably get closer to 800. I mean, that's probably where I'm going for. I want a 22 caliber pellet moving that fast. I don't really care about the fact that it's lead or anything. Anyway, so then we got a 22 caliber pellet, magazine 30 rounds, barrel length 17.5, ACC rail, it's an M lock, and then we got weight 7.5 pounds. This product fires pellets that are available in multiple materials and shapes. Okay, one thing I like about the SIG boxes is they're amazing. I mean, SIG comes up with the most amazing boxes. Anytime I get a SIG gun, or air gun, you know, BB gun, they've always got their like schematic. It's just amazing. Okay, so we got the tank and their sights, but I mean, you get to see all the internal pieces. I mean, that's got to be something said about that. I'll probably take a picture of this. Maybe I'll just cut this off. Normally I don't keep boxes. Maybe I'll just keep this whole like side of this box, cut it off there all nice, and then put it in my garage someday on the wall. That's really neat. It's got the whole mechanism and everything in there. How it feeds a pellet into it. And wow. Anyway, I've waited a long time to open this up. Since Christmas, you can imagine, 6 months later, I'm trying to work on my house, I'm trying to get it sold. Kind of in limbo right now. My box got dented in storage a little bit. I'm sure it's okay. So, wow. So everything's sectioned off inside the box. They even got SIG inside the styrofoam. Wow, okay. Now, SIG is not telling me to do this. I mean, so I'm just a guy that likes my stuff, and I like to put pictures. Maybe somebody else can see something they like, whatever, but they've even got their logo on the styrofoam. I've never kept any styrofoam, but maybe I should put this up somewhere. Anyway, looks like this is what we got. Maybe I can rotate this up. I've kind of got a limited area in my house, so where I can have my stuff. I'm pretty sure this is still in the frame. This is what we got. Doesn't look like there's much assembly here. And you've got the butt pad for the stock. The stock ends up being the air tank, 3,000 PSI. And you pretty much got your Virtus PCP. Looks like they've got like a manual in here. Let's move in. That's probably important. Handling and safety instructions. And stop. Do not return this product to the store. Well, I bought this online. I got this on Amazon. Show some other stuff. I've got that one. Anyway, so I've got a bunch of these other guns. Some of my favorite BB pellet guns, whatever you want to say, air guns. They're all from SIG. SIG is by far my favorite air guns. Period. They're not paying me to say this, but their stuff, their attention to detail, their quality, I haven't seen it anywhere else. Like, you know, you've got some stuff. There's some pretty cool Daisy stuff. I like it. It feels like a pellet gun. It feels like a BB gun. But every time I get a SIG, I'm so happy. Like, these people, they make air guns, and it's pretty amazing to see that kind of quality manufacturer produce like an air gun. Anyway, waited a long time to pull this one out. So let's get the pieces. So I've got the buttstock. An Allen wrench. And that I'm going to go ahead and pull the pieces out. Set them down for a second, and I'll get them on this thing. Alright, we got the air tank. Other than that, what do we got here? A little piece of plastic. Okay, nothing else in the box. So I'm going to go ahead and close this box up. Get it out of our way. Let's go. So here it is. Looks like you get one magazine. One magazine. I'm gonna have to put some stuff on here. Or grip, all that kind of jazz. Oh wow. So it's kind of the same thing as the MCX. Looks like it is. Alright, so I have the other, like the 177 caliber one, and it's shoot some pellets with the bigger tank, like the 8830, something like almost 90 gram CO2. Anyway, so I'm going to be in the market to get another magazine because I'd like to have more. Man, it's nice to see that size of a magazine. So I've only got one magazine. Still got to work on it. I got a pump. It's it was like a $60 pump on eBay to get this up to the pressure that you need. I still got to learn how to use it because obviously I'm not going to sit here and lie like I do. I do know how to want to know. I don't know why it has this up here. Maybe this is for decoration. I don't know why you wouldn't need a flash suppressor for a air gun. I think this is supposed to be made so you get used to the controls of the regular one. I want to keep this in frame. Okay. Anyway, so we got ourselves a nice air tank. Let's get to it. Of course, I'm going to read the instructions later. This is just me connecting it. Well, that's still pretty nice. I don't know why that's loose. Okay. screw. So probably you tighten this down and then you can adjust that. Alright, so put cap. Put a magazine in there. Okay, remove this right over here. Wow, it's got a nice grip on it. This is kind of stippled, roughed up, help get good grab on it. Okay, that's hot. It's a definitely nice trigger. There's no air in this thing, so you've got an indicator. Shows you that it's absolutely 0 PSI. I'm going to have to read the instructions and then put this together correctly. I'm not sure why I need this piece on there. I don't know that I do. Oh, it just screws on there. So the muzzle brake. Here's the muzzle brake. Screws on. You can get a different attachment on there. Just put a round one, because I mean that's another couple of inches out there. You shorten it down just another inch or so, or leave it on there. Anyway, I'm not really worried about that right now. That's neat. Flip up sights. It's always easy to use. That's nice. So, yeah, I need to tighten that down. Huh. Wow. So I'm probably going to take these off and put something else on top. You get a nice red dot. You can get a cheap red dot, put it up here. Overall, it's pretty beautiful. I like the gray and the black SIG Virtus. Let's get it over to the other side. And maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, is so I can tighten it all down. We have to go on YouTube and watch a video. Ooh, the action. I don't really want to hurt the action too much. I don't know if I'm going to. If somebody make fun of me in the video, that's fine, go right ahead. This is very plastic, metal barrel. But it's really nice. There's no rough edges. Man, a rail all the way down. That is so beautiful. Anyway, let's see if we can get my hand out of the way. I'm going to attach some stuff to this. Looks like you got plenty of room to mod it out, whatever you want on there. Anyway, this is it. My new baby. Hopefully it stayed in the picture. Go ahead and move it around. It might go off camera for a second, but I mean, it's pretty hefty. When I was a kid, I had this like M16 BB gun, and it's a little bit bigger than that, but I mean, this is like a full-on, this is a pellet rifle. I mean, you've got, I wouldn't want to get hit with this either, dude. You got 30 rounds coming at you, even the 9 grain at 800 feet per second or so. That's a bad day. I mean, you're not talking something you want to get hit with. Yeah, is there other stuff out there that's going to do a lot of damage? Absolutely. But you got to look at people's will to fight. And I think that you're not going to have much of a will to fight when you get hit with something like that.